Hello, today we're going to delve into the world of compliance and discuss a fundamental process, namely, compliance gap analysis. What is it? How does it work? Let's get started. Let's start with the basics. Compliance gap analysis, also known as gap analysis, is a method that helps companies evaluate their compliance with specific regulations or standards. It indicates the disparity between the current compliance state of an organization and the level required by regulatory benchmarks. Now, where does gap analysis fit into a larger compliance program? Well, it marks the initial stage. It helps you find the areas where your organization doesn't meet compliance expectations. But it doesn't end there, as it's necessary to further budget and plan to bridge identified gaps efficiently. A comprehensive compliance gap analysis report includes multiple key elements like the requirements of the relevant standard, the current controls in place, and recommendations for resources and strategies. It provides measurable estimations of the time and cost required for full compliance. Steps for a successful compliance gap analysis. Performing a compliance gap analysis involves several key steps. Select a specific regulatory framework. Choose the relevant compliance standard or framework against which your organization's practices will be assessed. Evaluate people and processes. Examine your team, IT procedures, security policies, and personnel to identify areas of vulnerability and misalignment with the chosen compliance standard. Collect and analyze data. Conduct tests on your organization's security controls, including technical aspects like network and server applications. Use established frameworks, such as ISO 27001 or NIST for assessments. Conduct gap analysis. Consolidate the finding from your assessments to determine the strengths and weaknesses of your security controls. The result is a gap analysis report containing recommendations for staffing, technology, and timelines improvement. It's important to differentiate between risk assessments and compliance gap analysis. While both are crucial, they serve different purposes. Risk assessment identifies potential threats and vulnerabilities, offering a remediation plan. On the other hand, compliance gap analysis focuses on the procedural and operational aspects and the controls needed to meet a desired compliance level. That's it for today's quick tour of the compliance gap analysis. Remember, investing time in understanding your organization's compliance gaps can save you time, money, and headaches in your compliance journey. So let's start bridging those gaps. Get in touch with us today at centraleyes.com.